Hey guys, it's Diddy Goops back again for another chess game. We're on episode number 3 in a row. We're playing against Averos from New Zealand. Please click British Virgin Islands. Okay, I don't think I've ever played somebody from British Virgin Islands. We better beat this person. And I don't even know what this opening is called, but they're moving quick, so they probably won't know what they're doing. I don't even know. I seriously have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I guess I'll play this. And Castle's probably fine here. Dude, this is crazy. She's moving so quick. It's a little scary. I'll go ahead and just do this, I guess. Um, I don't know who it was, but somebody once told me that when you're playing against like these kind of openings, go ahead and just put 3 pawns to the center. You'll probably be fine. So I'll go ahead and listen to that advice. And looks like they have castle on this side. I'm not sure where my queen belongs. Not sure, really not sure what to do here. Could be playing this move very soon, and maybe if we play something like this, this will happen. I'm wondering if this is the right move, but then he could play this move. But then if I take, knight can't take just yet. So if he takes with this pawn, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go queen here. It seems very normal, very natural. So go ahead there. Looks like bishop gone back, letting me come in here, making sure that he doesn't lose his bishop, so he can play this now. If we go there, I don't know. We could also try something like this, because this is very weak actually. So I'll go ahead, do this. Dark squares are very weak. You can't play something like h6 now. We have a pin. I'd love to play something like this, but it looks like that just goes back. Okay, we could do this still. Go here. If he takes, then I think this is good for us, because we just have takes here. Well, I don't know actually. Or we bring these knights around here. I'm not sure about this, honestly. This is very weird. Also trying to think of ways we can attack. We might need this f pawn if we want to attack this way, and we could maybe do like knight h2, knight g4 right now, but this is a little bit annoying because this pawn would be dropping. So maybe we just go rook d here and prepare to defend this. We could also just go bishop b1 now, and we're not locking out our rook from the game. So that is an idea. It is an idea. Another idea could be to, yeah, bring this over here and then start pushing this pawn. Rook over. I think this actually makes the most sense. We'll start pushing this pawn forward. Uh-oh, did we drop a piece? We might have actually just dropped a piece. That's a little annoying. We don't, oh, we probably need to take or else we lose this, so I'll go ahead and take. Ah, that's actually just embarrassing. We just lost a pawn really for nothing, and he took it immediately. Wow, that's embarrassing. We had to defend this pawn. I guess rook e1 should have been played instead of this move right now. We weren't very sure in what our threat was. And that's why that happened. If he goes here, we just blunders this bishop, so he can't do that just yet. But yeah, he goes back. Maybe we start pushing this pawn. If he goes here, I take. If knight takes, it's interesting. He could give up the square. Oh wow, he's got so many attackers now on the square. This is not great for us. Let's just go here. Yeah, this is pretty badly played by us, but it is what it is. Can't do much. We could also just go here. We can't though, because then this knight is probably gonna be able to trade us out. Could go here. If he starts pushing even more, it's a little scary though. So I don't know. I guess we do take with the pawn, but then he still has the same idea. So I think let's just go back here. No, let's go here. We did mess up already, but it's what it is. It is what it is. We have to play like this, so can't do too much else. If he takes here, that actually might be nice because we could take with this knight. Or take with the other knight. I'm not sure how we want to do it yet. Maybe takes, and then takes here is also better. I messed up. It's embarrassing, but again, we have to play it. If he goes here, it's interesting. Doesn't really drop the pawn because after all this, he has this move, and he's going to be winning this back. So I don't really like that either. This is a nice move because it also stops me pushing here. He finds it. Maybe we have to go knight back here. I don't know. Maybe knight back here is the best move because, well, he's starting to push this too, isn't he? But this has always been a threat. Dude, it's just not been good. Just not been good. I'll just go back. Our knight's not really doing anything there, and I don't really see how to bring it into anything. Not great. Not great by me. Okay. He shoved his knight into this crazy move, crazy square. Amazing. Great for him. If we don't want to trade, we have to go back here. So I will do that. And we could try playing things like this, but queen is there, and it looks like this isn't going great for us at all. I don't know how we're gonna get rid of this queen or this knight. We could play something like this. It takes there. We can't even take this back because of this bishop, so I guess I'll go here. Dude, this is just getting worse and worse. It's just getting worse and worse. Okay, that's interesting because now I can play this, but we're dropping this pawn, so maybe we don't want to drop the pawn just yet. Could go here. And maybe we'll be able to use this diagonal somehow in the future. We shall see. Right now, he has very simple moves like just this even. And our bishop is like, wait, where are you? If we go here, he can just play this move, which I don't think is much better for us. So maybe we have to just bring the bishop back to c2 or something like that. Wow, this queen is annoying. Or this knight is annoying. Could take, though we lose one of our strongest pieces, and we can't even play this move because then we lose this. So we have to take. I guess I'll take. But honestly, this is just not even fun playing anymore. We're getting absolutely crushed, and it's all because we just dropped a pawn in the middle. We did not play it well. Go ahead and put a rook on this file because maybe it's going to be a bit more useful than whatever we have right now. But he has really easy play, like taking a free pawn. We're just throwing pawns, and now we're down 3 pawns, not just 2. King is completely open after something like this. He just has to like somehow get into a queen trade, and he should just be winning straight up. Did not play it well. We did not play this well at all. I don't know. I mean, even if we played something like this, protect everything, he has takes. Yeah, I think he took this. Oh, man. I mean, we're down 3 pawns, and I don't really see anything because even once we push here, he's going to win this pawn too. Our pawns are horribly weak in that matter. Our knight is standing there, but really quick, you can just go ahead and trade another piece. I don't really see any counterplay either anymore because we were trying to push over here, but now we've just lost it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and resign. And it does look like we've lost against Averroes from the British Virgin Islands. It's really unfortunate. But, yeah, it says 1 blunder, and I think that was the only blunder. It was just so badly played by me. Go ahead and check it. Yep, you built a nice advantage. We were playing it really well until we just dropped a pawn. What opening is this? This is the This is the opening. Okay, I know this is the opening. I've played it 0 times as white with a 0. This is not helpful at all. This really is not like a helpful thing at all. This is the Owen's defense. Okay, but I think the way we played it is all fine. Over here, we play h3, which is best, and we have such a brilliant center, brilliant space advantage. Queen here isn't an accuracy, but it's not that bad. Play this, which I think, oh yeah, it is the best. So we are actually crushing. Play this move, and here we go. It does say that this was this was a better move, which is interesting, but I don't know. I mean, rook bringing other rooks here, I think is fine. Rook 81 is actually also there too, so I'm not gonna fret over that. But this was a mistake. This was just a full blunder, and now we're actually just completely lost. Because yeah, we saw that in the game too. But it's saying other moves like rook f to e1. We've got like this is literally like a dream development thing. So it looks all great. And let's say our opponent plays knight h5, which no, I don't want to do that. Let's just say he plays a5, which this seems like a kind of normalish move, not like doing anything striking just yet. So I want to see like what can we do? Saying bishop c2 is interesting. I mean bishop c2 and I think bishop b1 should be about the same. Actually, bishop c2 kind of stops this move too. Bishop c2, he can't play a4 himself. Knight h2. This is an idea that we were talking about, or I was talking about too. But I was a little scared because this pawn could be dropping in the future. If he does something like this, I guess I have g4 and then he just looks kind of stupid because he has to go back. Knight g7 is an idea. But we have e5. Okay. What if he doesn't go somewhere dumb like that? Oh, I guess it's the only square he has to open this up. So this is not really an issue. Bishop e2. Oh, yes. We could just play bishop e2 and everything is safe. Or bishop c2, actually, is a little bit better because, again, same idea. Oh, bishop this way actually attacks this too. So after this, he is forced to go back. But then, I don't know. Knight g4, and now we have like strong pieces. See, now we have control over his dark squares. This is what we should have done. And I think I just doubted myself somehow. But after this, I don't know if there's even a way to play this on. I'm trying to find moves, but really, everything is inaccurate, and he's just able to so cleanly convert it. It's just that, well, we don't really have anything. Over here, it's suggesting, yeah, like play h5, try to open this up, but even if we play h5, let's see, it says like rook e5 should be played. That makes sense. Take, sure, let's take, and let's say he takes here. Well, now this is coming here, and this pawn's about to fall. What do? I don't know. Is this queen g3 is the next move? Literally, he could just take, and he's just completely winning. If pawn takes, at least the structure's a little bit better. Or at least my structure is a little bit better. It is. I'm the one losing here. But after something like rook a5, there we go. This is all solid. And also my pieces aren't doing anything. Could literally just play something like this too, and this works. Actually, he's dropping a pawn, but even when he drops a pawn, we're still completely losing. So this actually makes sense. That's like the best way to defend it. But yeah, I guess. Even a queen trade loses here, so I did not really have any counterplay, and wow, we just got absolutely crushed by the Averos. Brilliant game played by them. But just dropped a single pawn, and that's how the game crumbles. Otherwise, we were actually almost up +2. Just play something like this. It says e5 was an idea. Let's go ahead and explore this because it's only been 13 minutes. Let's go ahead and explore this, opening up a little bit more. But after something like this, we can just play this move. And even though he gets this nice square for his piece, we just play bishop c2. And like, I mean, a bishop is controlling all of these squares. His knight's not really doing anything. This is going to be fine. This bishop is blocked. This bishop is blocked. His bishop pair is really bad. So that's why they don't really advise you to play two fianchettos, because one way or the other, you're going to have like really crappy bishops. A5, sure, because you have to like open something up on the edges. That's the only way you can play because the center is completely locked up. Even if you play something like this, which doesn't really make much sense. I actually have b4, and now this knight looks dumb. Knight c to d7, sure. And now we can take, and now we're actually winning this pawn. So you can't even play this because this is a weak pawn. But this is like where, look at these pieces. They're all like locked up, and they can't really do much. His knights are the only ones that can like move around a little bit, but I mean, this is the maximum. This is the best they're gonna get. Like, you can't really think of better squares for Black's Knights. Even if they play something like this, I mean, our bishop just sits at b1 and we play a3, or we don't even need to play a3. Like, why even kick him out? Because again, he's not doing anything. But this would have actually been completely fine. Now we can start slowly thinking, oh, how do we want to play this? How do we want to play this? Oh, we want to play, I guess, b3 just solidifies everything. Just so you can't play something like this. Fair enough. But even then, it says like stuff like knight h2. This was the way how we play. Bishop e3 is interesting. I don't know what exactly that does. I guess we're making space for the knight something. But thinking about like what are our worst pieces, probably this knight because it's not really helping too much. We want to get this over here on the king side, and it's a little bit tough to do that because we can't just go here and do this right now. We lose this piece. So maybe it's hard to actually fix this knight. Unless we try to do something like bishop b1, move the queen back, and then go here. That's one way. But it's a bit slow. But even if it's slow, our opponent is not doing great at all. Like, even if we play this, look, it's still plus 1 point something. This is still a way to play it. Look, let's say he plays c6. This kind of loses the pawn, but that's all right. What if we continue with our idea here? Still fine for us. You could take here. We could take. It's actually starting to get a little bit weak because we're actually giving up this full file. So I guess this is the best way to play. This is just the best way to play. If he's giving us a free pawn, may as well take it. Why deny ourselves a free pawn? But if he doesn't do that, if he doesn't give the free pawn just yet, it says like we got place c6, rook d8. Rook d8. We could play something like this, I'm sure. Look, this is still plus 1 point, above 1, plus 1. c6. Can we play this? Plus 0.7. Still definitely an advantage. And our knight's going to be here. We can start trying to push this pawn. But since we have so much space, we can afford to play moves like knight b1 and queen c1, just trying to like improve our pieces because we have so much time. Our opponent is kind of cramped and they're not really sure how to make moves. So it's better for us is what I'm trying to say. Things that it's thinking about the bishop g7. Like, see, what does bishop g7 do? It really doesn't do anything. That's just a waste of a move. It says a3, it says b4. b4 is nice, just kicks his knight out, but we don't really need to do that. I guess that's the only moves that's showing. But that's what I'm saying. Like, b4 actually kicks this knight out. Knight c d7, sure. This makes sense. Now we can start moving our knight over here, I think. Because we don't need to double defend this because his knight is gone. Right? Look at that. We figured out a way to actually just win this, or not win this game, but finally bring our knight to the king side, which is what we want to do and play this kind of idea. So this is how it should have been played. Unfortunately, we just dropped the pawn. That all got dismantled really quick. But that was our game against Avros, against the Owens defense. It was a fun game, even though we lost the pawn and kind of just dismantled early. Definitely still big learning opportunity because, I mean, when your opponent gives you the center on a platter with these kind of slow moves, you take it and you can eventually just start building and attack. Like, you have all your pieces developed. This is literally a dream. Like, when you're learning the game for the first time, you're in pawn level, basically. This is what they say, like, hey, learn about developing your pieces. What do you think is like the best way to develop your pieces? Well, we literally could do that right now. Our opponent kind of just gave us a free opening. It's unfortunate we didn't win, but still fun. Anyways, that should be it for this Owens defense. An 18-minute video, much shorter video, but definitely still instructional, especially for the opening. The analysis was fun. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.